So what sparked the studio?
Well, actually, me and Dave went to lunch one day with my wife. I think we were at Rock and Roll Sushi, and she made a comment. She goes, "Y'all should just start a studio or something like that." And
keep that woman forever.
we kind of
you guys should like start a business and have fun in your life.
Hey, we ain't thought about that.
Sweet.
So that's right, because you started this together in a way. Like, we're certainly going to break into business dealings here, but what were you two doing together before the studio?
So we were just friends. You know, he got me a job. Like, I ran a studio back starting in 2009. Tried like hell until about 2014, early 2014. The people that owned it, they wanted to go a different direction. Their son that they were starting all of this initially for wanted to get into video. So totally different world. They're like, whatever, we're going to get rid of the space, sell all the gear, get cameras. And then it was like, I guess I got to figure out.
And that was the Memphis area?
Yes. Yeah. And so Matt and I had met at that point. You know, we've got 1,000 mutual friends, and I'm sure y'all are figuring it out. It's like Memphis is the biggest small town ever. It's like,
we're figuring it out.
Right. So everybody by even just a couple degrees knows each other. Yep. So we had met a few times and hung out, and then he posted something on Facebook, like literally the day that I was like, whatever, can't put this off, gotta find a job. He said that the dealership he was working at needed a guy to come on. I messaged him. I said, "Was it pay?" And then I said, "Scratch that. I don't care. I just want to show up and work. Like, I need something steady." And he's like, "Come on." So he got me hired on, and just as a result, every day, like, we quickly realized we were musicians at heart that couldn't stand that part of the world. And so we would go and get lunch and hang out and, you know, like talk all the time about, well, what do you think about this guitar? And we were just gear nerds. That's like where we really connected, was guitar amps, guitar sounds, pickups, pedals, stuff like that. So down the road, his buddy Lance McDaniel, they were with Shotgun Billies, which you guys know those dudes. They were ready to do another record. Went in without naming names. They went into a scenario where they paid a bunch of money and weren't necessarily getting what they wanted out of it. They call Matt. Matt calls me. Matt's like, "Hey," he says, "You know, can you run down to that studio and see if you can fix this?" And, you know, I walk in, take a look, quickly realize that the people running the show were more concerned with getting home in time to catch Melrose than actually getting a really good recording.
That was a really good show, man. I used to love it.
And then he shows up one of those afternoons when they're recording, and he got, like, I could see his gears turning. He's like, "Dude, we need to do this. Like, why are we not doing this?"
Sure.
And of course, I'm terrified at the thought. I'm like, I've just got into something that felt halfway stable at the dealership. You know what I mean? And doing this on the side is fun, and I'm not really trying to break that up. And then it became like a daily thing where he's just like, "Hey, dude, when are we doing this?
Don't deny Matt.
Let's
roll him out.
Let's go look for spaces. Hey, I found a spot. Go on lunch and go check this out. Would this work? Will that work?" And I'm just like, you know, dude, I don't know. I was scared to death.
He was freaking out.
And then finally he hit me with this. He says, like, "Dude, there's always going to be a million reasons not to do something, but what if it went right?"